What are the best credit cards to use if you have low or no credit? Hey, it's Cal. Welcome back to the channel. I cover topics that save and earn you money. And in this video, I'll show you the top 3 credit cards for people with low and no credit. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to see more videos like this. So let me make something clear before we start. I see so many people overcomplicating this topic, becoming fixated on interest rates, cash advances, balance transfers, purchase insurance, FICO score detection. Stop it. What I like to do is simplify credit cards. What are they good for? They're good for building credit to buy a home or get a business loan. What is by far their best feature? Cash back rewards. So in this video, I only consider cards that have no annual fee, report to all 3 credit bureaus, and have a reward system. Listen, these cards don't have the best cashback rates. I cover the absolute best cashback cards in a separate video, which I'll have linked here. But you're either just starting your credit history or rebuilding it. And for this situation, these cards are the best on the market. Also, if you plan on carrying a balance, please do not use credit cards at all. Carrying a balance destroys your potential rewards earnings because of the interest fees that are deducted. And it lowers your credit score because you're increasing your credit card utilization rate. So I remember years ago signing up for a Credit One bank credit card.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Not knowing how credit works or even caring to pay much attention to it. Oh my God, it still hurts thinking about it today. That was a disaster. I quickly found out there was a $99 annual fee. And of course, I wasn't paying the statement balance every month. I figured if I just forgot about it, it would just go away. But those credit card payments didn't forget about me. That balance ended up going over to collections and negatively affecting my credit. Please don't let that happen to you. So the first card on this list is called the Pedal One card. It's issued by WebBank and it's FDIC insured. So in addition to your FICO score, they also use your banking history and statements to generate what they call a cash score. So that's a measure of your credit worthiness based on income, spending, and savings. So this card offers a pathway to a Pedal 2 card after you have a good history of usage, and that card has better cashback benefits and a higher credit limit. So since this is an entry-level card, you're gonna start with a credit limit of between $500 and $5,000. You're getting 2 to 10% cashback at select retailers, so you know that's sort of limited, right? It does not require any deposit, no annual fee or international transaction fees, and it reports to all 3 major credit bureaus. So with this card, I would really like to see a flat cashback rate of like 1 or 2% on everything. But honestly, rewards of any kind are a big feature for cards in this entry-level category. So let's take what we can get. Plus, the next 2 cards offer even better rewards. What I really like about this card is it doesn't require you to deposit money up front, and it functions like a traditional credit card with a standard monthly payment structure. Most companies don't trust you enough at this point to give you a standard line of credit. I'm really happy they take your whole financial profile into account when considering your application, which allows people that have low or no credit but some cash in the bank to access this card. I also like that there's no international transaction fee. A lot of mainstream top tier cards will apply a 3% transaction fee if you travel abroad and use it. So that's good that it has that feature. All right, next up is the Tomo card. So they're a little bit of a newcomer, but this card is issued by Community Federal Savings Bank, which is FDIC insured. So a huge feature of Tomo is they only use your bank statements to qualify you for this card and determine your credit limit. So this card functions very similar to a secured card because they require you to set up auto pay weekly. So you're paying off this card on a 7-day basis. So once you've built some history with the company, they will allow you to extend that to a monthly payment schedule, and they'll allow you to raise your credit limit. The credit limits range from 100 to 10,000. You get get 1% cash back on everything. Weekly auto pay is required. It reports to all 3 major credit bureaus, and it also has no international fees or annual fees. So offering 1% cash back on every purchase is just exceptional for this level of card. So a huge feature is that this card is the only one on the list that does not require a credit pull. So no worries about your credit taking a hit for a couple of months. They solely evaluate you based on your bank statements and your history with them. Again, no deposit is needed, but you're required to set up automatic weekly payments. I personally think that's an amazing part of this card. For one, it always makes sure you pay on time. You have a very close understanding of how much you're spending every week. You will have zero chance of being confronted with late fees or interest charges. So this is like a safety net. So as you know from my previous videos, credit cards are not to be used for short-term loans. Most people use it like that, but I want you to be different. Only use credit cards for transacting with. All you do is pay with the credit card and then you rake in those rewards. So I love the concept of this card. I personally signed up for it. I'm on the wait list. I've already been pre-approved. I'm always excited to see new competitors in the market, and ultimately we are the winners because it drives up the quality and it lowers the price. So the third and final card is the best on the market. It's the Discover It Secured card, and it's very well known for a good reason. It offers the best cash rewards at between 1 to 2%. That's unmatched. Discover is a large company. Of course, it's FDIC insured. So this option is going to be good for those that are skeptical of new competitors or newer companies in the market. They do a standard credit pull, so a hard credit pull is going to drop your credit score for a couple of months, and they base your eligibility for the card on the typical credit worthiness metrics and FICO score. They also offer a path to upgrading the card after about 8 months. You get reviewed, and at that point, if your usage has been responsible, you'll be able to upgrade to the unsecured card and you'll receive that minimum $200 deposit back. So this card has a minimum deposit of $200. You get 1% cash back on every purchase. You get 2% cash back on the first $1,000 you spend on dining and gas. It reports to all 3 major credit bureaus. There's no annual or international transaction fees. And here's a big bonus. They give you double the cash back for whatever you earned in the first year. So a few of my thoughts on this card is that their cashback rate is currently unbeatable, and offering double the cash back in your first year is just the cherry on top.
You matched everything I earned this year? Yeah. More money, more money. Yeah.
Your only slight drawback is that Discover is not as widely accepted as Visa and MasterCard is. So you could run into a couple of situations where the merchant might not accept payment from Discover there. That's just a minor inconvenience. So the Discover card is the cashback king, but if you don't get approved for this card, then you have 2 great options, which I listed previously in the video, to fall back on. So if you know of any other cards that deserve to be on this list, please let me know down in the comment section. All right, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.